Okay, let's do this one here. I think this is the driveway, right here. It's gravel, but that works. Of course, this is going tying to the existing. Believe we did not use the new template here. Yeah, I don't know which template we're using in this area anymore. But to tell, we can click on any of these, and this is a tool to edit the template job without having to do it in the library. But the issue with it is it's only in this file. So say you modified something in the library, then you want to resync it, like it wouldn't allow you to resync. Like you're gonna lose any edits you do in here. So never use this tool. But it's good to just take a look at what template you're using. Just using this template. I don't know if it still works because we changed so many things. Resync. Okay. Templates. Oh, to load template library. Let's do this one. Resync. All right, let me swap this one. Actually, it's okay. There's two ways to do the driveway, either manual grading, which I'm gonna do, and there's the civil cell. Both of them need a significant amount of effort to get. So first of all, before doing anything, I want to fix the geometry of the driveway to make it like an actual driveway. So first, I'm doing this quick. So I'm just gonna draw like a center line for this driveway. It's the width of it. Just do 12. Usually I would have a geometry file. I don't have a geometry file here, but just drawing my geometry quick. Circular. Let's do 25, for example. Kind of got my geometry looking like this. I don't know where the end of it yet is, so that'll be my next step. So geometry, just draw a regular horizontal line. Start from the alignment back to, where's this? And the guardrail. Important to choose the feature definition, driveway. Excuse my design. I'm trying to do this quick. Don't have too much time left. So I've opened my profile. And one of the tools that are helpful here is the profile intersection point, right? I want to know where the edge of payment is. So click on the line, click on the edge of payment, and click on the right of way. And click on the center line, but it didn't allow me because it seems like we didn't snap correctly. This is not the best quality. Again. This. Okay. So I got my center line, edge of pavement, and right away. I can just connect these 2 points over here. I don't really need edge of pavement to center line. I just need these two. It's at 6%. That's acceptable. It's fine. We'll just use that. Of course, I mean, gotta take into account the culvert, all that stuff, but it's a story for another day. Gonna activate this. All right, so now I have a profile for this driveway. I need a profile for the edge of pavement as well. So how do I do that? I do a single offset partial. I'm gonna use the edge of pavement line. And I'm gonna give this a feature definition of driveway also. Or just do something more proper. Do pavement, edge of pavement. Okay, that works. Offset is 0. And we're gonna do, just gonna eyeball it for now. Somewhere around here. Like where the curb return ends. To, why is it locked? No, because it has a certain length. Okay, up to here. I'll turn everything off. You can see this is the line that I created. Okay. And then this is the profile line that or alignment that I created. Now the next thing is I need to give this also a profile. I already know this has a profile from the template, correct? I just need to project it onto this. How do I do that? In the profile tools, there's a project profile ranged element. Use this as well, right? Select element to project. So I want to project this. This is the element I want to project onto from the start till the end. So this is my edge of pavement profile. Select it, and it's active. Just make sure it's active. All right. Seems like I tied in my curb returns to the wrong place. I need to be tied into the edge of pavement. Of course, I'm not. This is not correct how to do this. I'm just like eyeballing things right now. All right. Next thing I'm gonna do is create civil roof features.
What is the green light again? Is that the whole
That's the berm.
okay.
That's my berm. And on to edge of pavement. That's fine. Make all these edge of pavement for driveway. Edge of pavement. Set to complete. So really, I'm just giving these feature definitions. That's it. Now, I need to give this and this a profile as well. Okay. How do I give them a profile? Same method. Also here, it depends. Do you want to give them like a 2% along the driveway or not? So if you want to give them a profile slope, so I can do profile by slope from element. Here's this one. This is the element I want to profile, and this reset. This is the reference. Then I want to do a -2% slope. no offsets, and that's it. Now if I hover over it, this has an active profile, and this has an active profile. Okay. Need to give this also. All right. Now this has a profile, all these three, and this. Now I need to give these a profile as well. There's the easy way to do I mean, two ways to do this also. You can use the profile intersection point, or I tell it this, and then show me intersection between this and this. Just connect the dots. So you can kind of follow what I'm doing, right? I'm just giving profiles to everything, really. That's all I'm doing. But I'm doing that based off of like actual design, not just arbitrarily. I use the same one as well. This. And again, connect the dots. Lastly is this. Also same tools. Boom, boom, boom. And the reason why it has this is because of the 2%, right? And I need to complex it, so it's all one profile. Activate. All right. Let's double check. We have an active profile, active profile. Everything has an active profile. Now we just make sure this is trimmed up. Yeah. All right. So here is good. All right. That's good enough. So select all these elements, and then we're going to go to terrain, and we're going to create a terrain from elements. So it's like I created the break lines. Now I'm just creating the terrain for those. Feature definition, let's just do proposed contours, for example. Data point, these are break lines. Edge method, just do max triangle length. Let's do 50. So I don't see it, right? I just need to turn on the 3D. This is where the edge length matters. I'll just do 10. Fixes it. Do 5. Still has a bit longer than usual. Okay. I just need to trim this back. That's all. Gosh, it's so hard to click on it. All right, right here. Cool. Now I got my terrain. Last step is I want to give this a depth. So now I have a terrain, I have my contours. I want to give it like a pavement looking like structure. So there's something called the surface template. Applying the surface template. As you notice, I clicked on the terrain, and then I applied the surface template. This is like kind of applying a corridor, but just does the depth. No, alt down, and then I'm gonna go and browse. Surface templates, and say it's concrete. Okay. This is concrete pavement. accept that, accept that. And there we go. I think the only thing that I did wrong was driveway ends here, but my alignment extends further. That's why it looks a bit weird over here.
Your alignment can be longer.
It can be longer. However, when I gave, I guess, let me see this.
When it becomes a little break again.
This line needs to be shorter up to here. Yeah, there we go. Now everything is fine. This is gonna be trimmed down to here. It's gonna be trimmed to here. Cool. Now it looks normal. And as usual, we go to 3D to see the fruits of our labor. Here's a driveway. Cool.
So the edges of the driveway are a projection from the center line profile.
Yeah. Yeah, they're tying into the edge of pavement profile and tying into the profile that I designed for this driveway. This is the manual way, and this is the same way we do an intersection. Imagine this, but 4 legs. Okay, same exact thing. Now the other method, which is the civil cell, it's the same thing, except you just need the center line and you need the edge of pavement. Okay. You don't need a profile for those edge ones and the return. Like it does that on its own. That's the only automated part it does. But you still need a profile and you still need a profile for this edge of pavement. So let's do that one. Just delete it from here. I'm gonna keep the line work. I mean, it's easy to redo it. But imagine you did this profile, and over here you'll see this tool called Place Civil Cell. So click on that. When you select the civil cell, this is it takes a couple of seconds because it's a big library. Okay, let's see, drives. There's urban, rural, driveways, things with sidewalks, things without sidewalks. This is
There's one sticking out of the side.
this is the grading limit.
I'll need to policies up.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You bet. You all have a great weekend.
You.
And we do appreciate your training.
Yeah,
Expertise.
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So is this the first time we're getting into the modeling detailing tab?
Yes, it is. Of course, those civil cells is something you can create. It's not just something you just use. You can create your own civil cells. It's like an automated way of having to model the same thing. You have to model the same thing over and over and over. You can just create a civil cell, give it input parameters, and it just spits it out for you.
It seems like they have a pretty good library.
Yeah, so for example, like curb ramp, you always use this type A ramp every single time. And the parameters are front of the ramp, back of the ramp, or you don't even need the back of the ramp, honestly. The back is always 6 feet away. Maybe you just need the front of the ramp and its profile. That's it. You can create something like that. I tried to create some. It was a terrible experience. It's hard to understand how the software is thinking, really. Anyways, I'm gonna use the drive rural. Just hit OK. Now it tells me, it asks for the parameters. So locate reference element through Edit road EP. Okay. So this is this line right here. Then it asks for a reference element, drive center line. You see that? Placed from edge of pavement to beyond. So I did it from center line. So maybe I need to fix that. We'll see. Then locate reference element, back of drive. So this is my back. These are the three things that it needs. Then it drew something like this, okay, which is good. Select elements to view, alternatives, I don't care. Select corridors to be clipped. If you have a corridor, say you have some ditch going through that, you can clip that piece out to not show ditch in that driveway area. So reset to complete. Set civil cell. Give it a second, and there we go. Placed my driveway. Now, you'll notice there are some certain things that are not like the way I want it to be. Like the driveway is wider than I want it to be. You can always adjust those parameters. See this 8 feet. Let me do something. Turn this off. Yeah, there we go. So many lines on top of each other. -6, I can type it in. And it adjusts. See, this is grayed out, but the one under it is not. Then you see this curb return as well. I did 25. You have to do that on every driveway. This is it, all done. Again, go to 3D.
This one seemed to have the terrain on, touching down, whereas the other one didn't seem to have it, or maybe I missed it.
Which one?
Well, look, see how it's tying down the natural ground?
This?
Yeah.
Oh, the grading?
Side, the sides.
Yeah, I didn't add that on the other one.
Oh, okay.
The other one I didn't add this yet. We can add that. If we like, we can add that too.
So if we wanted to put a culvert through there, it'd be the same way that you did with the other one.
Yes, same exact way. Let's put parallel wings and add a pipe culvert between them. Yeah, so this is it. Any questions on driveways? Simple. Yeah.
But then how do you merge all of those together?
Good question. You don't need to, but if you want to see them all in one place, create a container. Model container for the file. You reference all of them and then they will all show up in one place.
Right, because we want to look at all the contours together.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to create proposed contours for the whole project, you can just reference all of the different pieces, select all the corridors, and it creates a proposed mesh for you.
So it's all.
Now, let me just show you this one thing before we move on to the super elevation. If I were to send the contractor like a proposed surface, remember the cross-section reports? We don't have that anymore in here. So I need to send him a tin or proposed XML. So how do we do that? We go to terrain. We select from elements. Oh, first of all, first things first. I'll need to change this to final. Those contours. That way I only get the top mesh. It's still showing the depth. I just need to configure that from the settings. So I go to the Project Explorer, go to the standards, go to the standards, feature definitions, corridor. I think I'm in this one. Top mesh display. I just turn this to true. Reprocess. Now it shows see that blue? It's like the top mesh. And now I come to the terrain, do from elements and select that. Can also select any other meshes, such as the driveway. Set, break lines, mouse triangle, 50. And just like that, now we have proposed contours. And I have like a terrain that I can click on and export to any of these formats. Okay.
Do you just make contours?
What do you mean?
You made a surface
Mhm.
that was closer together.
Oh, just turn on the contours?
No, I mean, you turn something from false to true,
Yeah, the top mesh, yeah.
okay? So we can see it, I guess.
It's really more for selecting because if I were not to select or turn that on, I have to select the pavement top mesh, and then I have to select the ditch. Every section separately. I can show you. I mean,
So you're saying that when you turn the screws, there was a whole one piece, half the whole model.
yeah. If I put this on false and reprocess.
Okay, so I see gray now, that's what I see.
Yeah. I deleted that proposed surface.
Oh, it's a proposed surface all the way to tie down.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the whole thing.
Yes. So if I were to do the terrain from elements, I'll have to select this separate. Then I have to select the dish separate.
Because that's all the surfacing.
Yeah. I just have to select them separately one by one, like every single piece here.
So when we're working, you want us to turn that off, the false?
Yeah, usually, yeah. Once you've selected them all, you can just right
I
click,
got you.
break line, max. The same result, but that one just saves me a step. Couple. Okay.
And then you export it to the XML.
Yeah.
Now, the XML file, can you actually open it up and see inside of it? Is it like a text file?
Yeah, it's like an ASCII file. Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna have a million points, but yeah, you can open it. All right. So this is it in terms of proposed surfaces. Last thing we're gonna do is the super elevation, but I guess shall we take a break?